Hi friends, Nan Danford here with Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate.
And I'm Kristen Hewitt with Arbor Financial Group, your trusted mortgage advisor.
And we're here today to give you the difference, to tell you the difference between buying a home in today's market today versus buying a home a year ago. So let's get right into it. First of all, a year ago, there was hardly any inventory on the market, and an average home of 2,000 square feet in Fair Oaks was selling for about $638,000. Today, that same home is about $600,000, and there is a little bit more inventory on the market. So what does that mean as far as a difference for a buyer? A year ago, you would have to run out the very first day the home came on the market to go see the home because offers were going to be coming in right away, right? So you'd have to get out there right away. You'd have to compete with about 10 or so other people to get that offer. And you'd have to come in with more money down than 5% or less, even in sometimes, which you can in today's market. You'd have to come in with 20% or more because sellers looked at people that had more money down as a better offer than someone who had less money down. In addition to that, inspections. You would have to either waive your inspection contingency or shorten it from the normal of 17 days, which you could do now, to 5 days or even less, or waive it completely, which means if you found something wrong in the inspections, the seller would not give you credit for it, or you could not cancel your contract because of that. Also, the appraisal. Lenders require appraisals when they loan money on homes, but a lot of people were waiving that appraisal contingency, meaning that if the appraisal did not come in at the value of the contract, what you offered for the home, the buyer would make up the difference, pay the difference. You did not have the ability to renegotiate the price, which you do have now. So homes are taking longer to sell. Prices have softened a bit, and it gives you, the buyer, more say in how the transaction goes. And that brings us to interest rates. A year ago, they were 3.5%. Now the average is about 6%. And Kristen's going to tell us about how that has changed.
That's correct, Nan. With an interest rate of 6%, your payment's going to be quite a bit higher than it would have been a year ago. But with a lower price and some other options here, we can see if we can even that out. As an example, in a $600,000 home, rather than asking for a price reduction, you can ask for a seller credit. A seller credit can go towards closing costs, your prepaids, and what's very popular right now is a seller paid 2-1 buy down. And what that is instead of starting your interest rate at 6%, year one, it's going to be bought down 2% to 4%.
That's significant.
Yes. So taking your initial note rate payment of 6%, which would be a total of ballpark with taxes and insurance $3,600, year one, your payment will be lowered by $586.
Wow.
Year two, the interest rate will adjust up to 5%. That will save you still $300 per month. And then year three, until the end of the period that you're in, a 30-year traditional mortgage, you're looking at a payment of $36.27, with the hopes that in the next year or two we will be in a lower interest rate environment and can refinance you before it adjusts up to 6%. But keep in mind, this is not an adjustable rate, it's just a temporary interest rate buy down. So if those 2 years combined will save you approximately $11,000.
Wow.
Yeah, that's great. If you ask for a $15,000 seller credit, you've got $4,000 left over to go towards the other closing costs. So really, we're in a great environment right now to negotiate these things with the seller and lower your payment, at least temporarily.
That's really great. And not only do you get to lower your payment and save that $11,000 on the first 2 years, but remember, you're only putting 5% or less down rather than 20%. So that's more money in your pocket. So there's a lot of things going on here, but you can see it's really a great time to buy, and you shouldn't put it off if you're really looking to get into a new home.
Absolutely.
Kristen and I are more than happy to share information with you and give you all the details. Just call or text us. Our information is down below and at the end of this video. We'd love to hear from you.
Thank you so much.